Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and today I'm here to do a 12 by 12 layout process for y'all. Well, actually for me. I am using this Park Lane paper pad. I did get that off of Joann.com when Janet over at RTS shared all her Park Lane bits and pieces that she had picked up. I just had to have this paper pad. I am using the vellum piece out of it. It's going to serve as that piece right down there on the bottom. And this other piece, it may or may not come from that paper pad. I don't really recall. I've had a bunch of papers out this week, guys. Bunch of papers. I am taking this ribbon that was sitting on my desk, cutting it up into two halves, putting one on one side and one on the other because my photo is going to go right there in that gap between the two big orangey colored flowers. So surprise, surprise, I did not use a sketch for this one, guys. I didn't. Because I just knew I wanted to use this vellum piece that was in that paper pad. I did have that paper pad out and was flipping through it. And I was like, man, this sure is a pretty piece of vellum. So that's how that came from. That's where that came from. So right here, I did find this white cut file. I thought I was going to use it. Yeah, I don't end up using it. What I had done is I had all these extra pieces of ephemera, and I don't know. It was probably from a mini kit Monday, but I don't know from when. I just kind of tacked them down with some removable adhesive to a white piece of paper, and then I stuck them in my scrap rack in an 8.5 by 11 page protector. So that's how I kept those safe for all this time. You can see where I'm going with this, right? And you can see it does not look fabulous. So I am going to quickly change my mind. Maybe not so quickly. I am going to change my mind and pull that cut file away. I will keep those flowers down there in the bottom right. And I will keep that one that's right there by the photo. I'm also going to be pulling out some of these butterflies. I've had these almost since I started scrapbooking, which is not that long, granted, compared to most of y'all. It's only been like 5 years maybe. But I picked them up at Michael's, and I think they were in that dollar bin. They probably still have them. That's how generic they are. I do finally pull out two of these white ones. They have like a pearl center, and I am going to use both of those. I do take these flowers that I originally had out and pulled out some brads. The brads that I pull out are actually pearl as well, so I kind of like how they complemented the butterflies. Although I will say the pearls and the butterflies are a much more bright white than the dull champagne-y color of the brads that I end up pulling out. And that's okay. I did find a couple photo corners, but I am only going to use one. I'm going to use it at the top of the photo. And here I'm just playing around trying to find something else I might like. On this day that I was doing this, I had actually taken out... Does anybody have a scrap rack? Well, the scrap rack is filled with what they call spinders. And the spinders is basically a binder spine, like you have a binder, right? It's just the spine of that binder. And it has all your page protectors in it filled with things. Well, I took two of those out and I was going through them trying to see what I might want to use. I know I need to start using that a lot more often. In fact, I need to go through my scrap rack and get rid of a few things in there because when I was flipping through them this past week, I saw some things and I'm like, I am never going to use that in a million years. So I do know I need to go through and get rid of some of that. And I don't know if it's things I'll pass on because I don't think anybody I know would use some of the things that are in there. So there you go. In that scrap rack, I did find these wood veneer pieces and I am using the one that says Happy Moments. I think the end of it was pink or green or something. I just go ahead and tuck that part underneath the photo. And I am going to use this die cut right here that says hello. So it's going to be hello Happy Moments. I think that hello is from a One Canoe 2 line. So right here I am going to go ahead and use my paper piercer and go ahead and put down the brads. You can see that one over at the bottom right. I used my pink little paper piercer. I picked that up at the dollar store, which was cool because they were $1 and I think I got like 3, but you know what? The piercing part is a little bit small to fit brads in, so I did end up needing to pull out a different one so I can get a little bit of a bigger hole. But I'll tell you what, those little dollar ones from the dollar store, I think it's a pack of 3. They are small enough. I like those better to do stitching with. Now you can see right here, we did fast forward a bit. And this is because I lost footage again, because my camera hates me. So I do have those same 3 flowers that are in the same spots, and as is those butterflies, but I did add those heartwood veneers, and there's just this little touch of gold piece right there underneath that cluster that we're going past right now. After that, you just saw me put down some Heidi Swapp Color Shining Gold, and I'm not going to do anything else after that. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.